ending her engagement sometime around 2005, Kelly Rowland decided she needed to protect her heart. During a 2011 interview with the Daily Mirror, she said until she was crazy in love, just like her friend Beyonce, she wouldn't let her wall down for anyone. She added, "When I get married, it will be for life. Divorce is not an option." Little did she know, her future husband had been lurking in the background the whole time. Lurking? When Michelle Williams joined Destiny's Child in December 1999, her childhood friend Tim Weatherspoon started hanging around the group. Kelly told adrinkwith.com she thought Tim was cute, and she wondered why Michelle wasn't dating him. Michelle answered, "Oh God, no, he's family. I would never." Kelly and Tim became friends and would talk on the phone for hours and hours and hours. But Kelly said that because she was super shallow back then, she wasn't interested in Tim romantically. So what was wrong with Tim? Well, according to Kelly, she wasn't a fan of his bald head. She didn't like his shoes, and she was turned off by the fact that they were the same height. In other words, he just wasn't her type.
Michelle always had this funny thing. She's like, "Oh, my brother Tim, he just loves you. I always say he gonna marry him, some Kelly Rowland." And I was like, huh.
Plus, she had a lot going on. In November 2010, sources reported she was hit with a $98,000 tax bill. She later told Mosaic YouTube channel,
"I almost lost everything."
She was too busy trying to keep up with the Joneses by buying a bunch of clothes, cars, and houses that she couldn't afford. She broke down on the phone with her best friend and told her she didn't know what she was going to do. Her best friend's response was that Kelly needed to give in order to be blessed. Not the prosperity gospel. So when Kelly got her next check, she gave it all away. And within a week, good things started happening to her. And then in 2011, things started heating up with Tim. After knowing each other for more than a decade, she and Tim went on a date. Tim fell in love with her right then and there. But as for Kelly, she didn't realize he was the one until date number 3. But even then, she slipped back into old habits and almost ruined their relationship. Is she an Aquarius? That sounds like an Aquarius to me, child. At the same time she was dating Tim, she had another guy in her life who was described as a loser. But of course, the loser was the man that Kelly was really interested in. Yup, because bad boys have the best dangalangs. Allegedly. Kelly told Vogue Australia she was afraid of commitment, and the idea of loving one person for the rest of her life frightened her. She tried to push Tim away early on, and that conversation went a little something like this. Hello? Hello, Kelly? Hey, Tim, it's me, Kelly. Hello? You're a really nice guy and all, but I don't want no short man. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm ready for this right now. Maybe we should take a break. Okay, if that's what you want, Kelly, but what if we took a break from dating and God sent you a guy and that guy was me? The hell you talking about? Listen, I ain't got time for this. I gotta go, okay? Bye. Hello, Kelly? Are you there? Yep, Kelly hung up the phone right after getting everything off her chest. And then... Wait a minute, girl, you forgot to promote our little snackety snacks. Girl, you right. Should I give them a little karaoke before you jump into it? Girl, I guess. Just make sure you warm up them vocal cords. Your voice been a little flat these past few videos. Girl, go to hell. I know I can sing. I'm just saying. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'ma sing harder. Is you finished or is you done? I'm done, girl. Go ahead. This video is sponsored by rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that has an assortment of goodies for you to munch on while watching our videos, like beef and bacon jerky, butter toffee peanuts, and gummy sour peach rings. I get excited every time y'all talk about them gummy sour peach rings, okay? Now, as we were saying, Kelly tried to take a break from Tim because she was afraid of commitment. She also had another guy in her life whom she described as a loser. So, based on this information, it's clear to most people that Kelly just wasn't that into Tim. After their phone conversation, she said she was so scared because she could feel in her heart that Tim was her future husband. So after taking some time to reflect, and probably having one more smash session with the loser, she decided to embrace her relationship with Tim. She soon realized she didn't want to live without him. She told adrinkwith.com, "I don't know what I did or who said a prayer, but man, I hit the lotto." After becoming an item, they mixed their personal and professional lives together. Tim began co-managing her career alongside Divine Stevens. But in May 2011, sources claim Tim encouraged Kelly to get rid of Divine out of jealousy. We looked at Divine's Instagram, and he's fine as hell.
Yep, that look like Kelly's type right there.
Now, SandraRose.com isn't a website that we typically source from over here at RRG, but the following information the website obtained from an insider appears to be legit. The insider told Sandra Rose that Tim didn't agree with the direction that Divine was taking Kelly's career. Kelly agreed to let Divine go, and Tim took full control of her management duties.
This is about to get messy, ain't it? She ain't never watched that series, Where Are They Now? Every single time the husband or the boyfriend became the manager, the woman ended up losing all her money. Oh, Lord, I'm scared for Kelly right now.
Now, we've seen several instances where female celebrities hire their husbands to manage them, and it's typically a disaster.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
You can check out our Mary J. Blige and Kelly Clarkson videos that are linked in the description box to see what happened after they hired their husbands to manage their careers. In December 2013, Kelly was in Bulgaria and Tim was back in the States. They were chatting on Skype when Tim popped the question.
On Skype?
Kelly said yes right away.
Oh, hell no. She is Kelly Rowland. She deserves roses, a restaurant, a limo ride, something. Skype?
After the 2014 Met Gala, they hopped on a private jet to Costa Rica. They became husband and wife in front of 27 friends and family members, including Beyonce and Solange. 6 months after their wedding, they welcomed their son, Titan.
Hold up now. It take 9 months to make a baby. So what you trying to say? What you trying to say without saying it? Because I can count. I can sing and I can count. I am multi-talented, okay? So she was 3 months pregnant when they got married. That what you're saying? That what you're saying, ain't it?
By 2019, the streets were claiming Kelly and Tim were separated, and they were each spotted without their wedding bands. An online source stated even though Tim encouraged Kelly to accept a gig on The Voice Australia in 2017, the separation, with Kelly being in Sydney and Tim back in California with their son, was adding stress to their marriage. Kelly later told Red Online website they were having a lot of FaceTime sessions, and they constantly sent each other pictures to stay connected.
What kind of pictures, girl?
She also admitted she's no walk in the park, and one of the main things that aggravated Tim was when she would accidentally throw away his possessions when she was cleaning the house.
Say what now? Accidentally?
She also said she had the tendency to buy furniture without asking him for his input.
What kind of bitch-made shit is that? What nigga care what kind of furniture go in the house? What grown-ass man is decorating the house? If he don't sit his short ass down somewhere, sit your short ass on this new sofa and shut the up. Now, see, that's the problem we got with short man. It's not just about the optics. It ain't just about how it look. You know, we can put that aside. It's about that damn Napoleon complex. You know, them psychological issues they have with themselves being short. They always trying to overcompensate. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stand on business when they need to be standing on them building blocks over there. They need to be standing on some stairs. That's what they need to stand up on that chair. Don't stand up on business over here when I'm decorating a damn house. Need some lifts in your shoes. That's what you need.
Kelly went on to say that they were learning better ways to communicate, and they were in it for the long haul. She said Tim looked at her one day and said, "Look, sister, we're gonna ride this thing till the wheels come off."
Sister?
Ew. Online users have noticed that Kelly and Tim have a great bond, but some people believe they have no chemistry. They appear to be great friends to outsiders, and Kelly frequently refers to him as her BFF. But is their marriage lacking passion? Kelly attempted to answer that question by opening up to People magazine. Kelly said she was all about playing dress-up and role-playing to keep things spicy. Now, we here at RRG have been making these messy gossip videos for a minute. And one thing we know for sure is when a celebrity starts oversharing about their bedroom activities, it can sometimes point to trouble in paradise. For example, there was a period when Jada Pinkett was constantly talking about Will Smith blowing her back out, when in reality, their relationship was, and still is, a hot, stinking mess. If our theory is true, then perhaps Kelly and Tim really were experiencing marital issues during the time they stopped wearing their rings. And we might have an idea about what caused some of their relationship issues.
Go on and spill the tea, bestie. Go on, spill it. Go ahead.
Remember when we mentioned that Kelly hired Tim to be her manager? Well, we suspect that mixing business and pleasure didn't go as planned. In June 2020, during an interview with Mosaic YouTube channel, Kelly announced that Tim was no longer her manager, and they were more focused on having a husband and wife relationship rather than a business partnership. So we give them props for cutting ties professionally if it was causing problems for them. And perhaps it was exactly what they needed, because Kelly gave birth to their second child, Noah, in January 2021. But then came October 2023, and we really started to wonder if Kelly was off her rocker.
Oh, Lord. Fix it, Jesus.
Kelly jetted off to Paris and took some photos inside what appeared to be a hotel room. She was wearing a beautiful skin-tight brown dress, but the one thing people noticed was that the top half of her dress was completely see-through. Kelly wasn't wearing a bra, which meant her silicone biddies were saying bonjour. She even took her ass to them people's Eiffel Tower and posed in front of it with her cockeyed areolas.
I know you motherfucking lying.
Online users were shocked and appalled. Many people told Kelly that she was beautiful and she didn't need to do all that to get attention. Others wondered if she had lost her mind. Someone even left a bunch of red flag emojis in the comments section. Oh, wait, that was us.
Y'all so messy, and I love it.
Oh, and in case you're wondering, it doesn't appear that Tim joined her on the trip. So was Kelly looking for attention by showing off her little chocolate chips? Is the picture a sign that Tim isn't giving her the kind of attention that she desires? We're unsure, but Kelly's latest project, Mea Culpa, has added even more red flags to her marriage.
Lord, here we go. Here we go.
In case you're unaware, Mea Culpa is an erotic thriller that was released on Netflix in February 2024. The film was written, directed, and co-produced by Tyler Perry. Kelly is also a co-producer. Now, we ain't gonna even lie. We couldn't make it through the entire movie. And apparently, we aren't the only ones who thought the film was boo-boo.
Somebody pass me some toilet tissue.
The movie has received a low Rotten Tomatoes score of 21%, which indicates that less than 1/3 of critics gave it a positive review. Joseph Robinson of Fish Jelly Films YouTube channel wrote, "Anyone who has watched more than 3 episodes of Dateline and had sex more than twice could write a better erotic thriller." Most people aren't surprised that the dialogue sounded like it was written by artificial intelligence, especially since Tyler has been criticized for his scripts for years. Kelly and her co-star Trevante Rhodes did their best to bring the script to life, but from the reviews, the consensus is that the storyline isn't cohesive and the intimate scenes are too graphic, with reviewers going as far as to call the film nasty, trashy, sleazy, classless.
Child, don't nobody want to see no erotic film by Tyler Perry. No.
Kelly told Sherry Shepherd she had some reservations about the film at first, so she made sure Tim was okay with the intimate scenes, and she said he was on board with everything.
Nah, little Tim, you need to man up and put that little foot down. Put that little foot down. Put it down.
Kelly said she didn't even meet Trevante until the day before they started filming. This means Tyler didn't even bother to screen test them beforehand to make sure they had the right chemistry. And again, this is no surprise to Tyler's critics, as he's apparently known for throwing things together and rushing through his filming process. Kelly told Boss Up that as soon as she met Trevante, they embraced, and she felt respected, safe, and comfortable.
I bet she did.
She texted Tyler afterward and said,
"Text you after I met him."
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, this is gonna work."
Okay.
This is gonna work. Yeah. And it was like
in the most professional sense.
Of course.
On the day Trevante was scheduled to take Kelly to Pound Town, she called Tim before cameras started rolling. Their conversation went like this. "Hello? Honey, it's going down. It's going down. It's going to happen today." "Okay, cool. Talk to you later."
Damn.
Kelly said because Tim is the most secure human being, he wasn't bothered by Trevante grinding his paintbrush on her. During a press tour, Kelly, Tyler, and Trevante appeared on The Kelly Clarkson Show, and Trevante's body language was interesting. The top comment on the YouTube video is, "Trevante sitting like he is Kelly's man for real." We also noticed that Kelly wasn't wearing her wedding ring, although she does appear to have a tattoo for her husband on her ring finger. The film's bad reviews have fueled people's curiosity, and the movie is the #1 film on the streaming service. Aside from people wondering what possessed Kelly even to take on the project, others are wondering if simulating that kind of act on camera is a sign that things aren't going well at home.
Something just ain't right.
But others see it as a calculated move. One user on Reddit stated the film was great exposure for Kelly, and hopefully some better writers and directors will recognize her potential and give her better scripts in the near future. So what do y'all think? Is this a case of Kelly settling for a man she was never really into? Or are we tripping? Let us know down below. And thanks for watching RRG.